Oh my days, Assetto Corsa Evo is cancelling the current career mode. What does this mean for you? What does this mean for racing games? I'm going to let you know everything, but this is the big headline. The current career mode and in-game economy systems are being removed from Assetto Corsa Evo, and this means, this is their words, features such as XP, virtual currency and economy-based progression will no longer be part of the experience. This is absolutely massive because this was a big hype for Assetto Corsa Evo over a year ago, and this changes everything. Look, I've been covering Assetto Corsa Evo since before the game came out. I flew out to Germany. I was one of the first people in the world to drive it. I've interviewed the developers in person. Obviously, they're incredibly passionate, but I've been very honest with you, the viewers, all the way through. I've warned against this unbridled hype that seems to come in waves every so often. Every so often there's a massive wave around free roam in Assetto Corsa Evo when it's been delayed in the roadmap for ages. I told you in 2024, do not expect free roam to come out in 2025. And a lot of people didn't like me for saying that, but I owe my honesty to you, the viewers. You made this channel, and I have to be honest again. I don't think this is a good move. It's going to feel like a rug pull. The reason is that we wanted Assetto Corsa Evo to be way beyond the original Assetto Corsa. The original Assetto Corsa is fine for so many things. It has modding in it. Assetto Corsa Evo, they announced, was not going to permit modding at the beginning. Assetto Corsa Original, you can have all your free roam stuff already with canyons and all those maps. Assetto Corsa Evo still doesn't have free roam, and Assetto Corsa has great physics. It's got great physics. You can mod it again with all of the Pure and Soul graphical mods to get it looking amazing. So Evo has to offer something more, and the career mode was a big part of that. The idea that we would actually earn credits, we'd start out in slower cars, we'd have to earn our way to really enjoy that feeling of progression and getting those powerful cars. Going on a journey in single player is something that we've been missing for so long. The original Assetto Corsa didn't really have it. Gran Turismo 7 kind of vacated that space with the cafe menu system. That's not a full career mode. Other games came out, like look at Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Really poor reception to the career mode there. Games like Forza Horizon just absolutely throw cars at you. So there was a real space here and people wanted it. And they didn't want it to just be based on skill. Assetto Corsa Evo is not meant to be a game that's all about esports, racing, exploitation of the physics. It was meant to be a real authentic experience where you bond with your cars, the cars are realistic, and you can progress at your own pace. But now they're changing it. This is what they say they're doing. So they say, alongside the change they're making to remove that part of career mode, they're investing in a set of competitive features and special events built around online leaderboards, hot stints and other focused game modes. These experiences are designed to offer clear goals, replayability and healthy competition without the limitations of a traditional economy system. I really feel like they're missing the point here. I am a long time YouTube sim racing content creator. I get thousands and thousands of comments a month from you guys. I read them all. I know there's so many of you that don't want that ultra competitive online esportsy, ruthless environment. You want to drive at your own pace. You want to drive. You don't always want to esports hot lap. But that is the direction that Assetto Corsa Evo is going in. And it's interesting because the online part of Assetto Corsa Evo is fairly rough. The way you have to pay for servers, the way that the daily racing portal isn't even in the game at the moment, the way that the driving academy in Assetto Corsa Evo is really not fully featured at all. I've done a whole video comparing the driving academy in Assetto Corsa Evo versus the circuit experiences in Gran Turismo. You do not get in Assetto Corsa Evo, you don't get an easy to access leaderboard, you don't get guides, you don't even get clear information on what time you're trying to beat the whole time. The leaderboards keep wiping, it seems, with different updates. It's not a fully featured experience, and now they're pinning their house on it. Now they do say some other things as well. They say, by simplifying the overall structure, we gain more freedom to focus on what matters most behind the wheel, driving quality, racing and simulation depth. It also allows the team to move faster and spend more time polishing systems that many of you care deeply about, including deeper racing and simulation systems, strong modding foundations. I made a video. I said Assetto Corsa Evo needs to change this, and I said they need to permit modding. And I feel like people tried to cancel me over that. They're like, how can you say anything bad about Assetto Corsa Evo? Why are you trying to derail the hype train? And I said Assetto Corsa Evo needs modding. I've spoken with the developers, and now they are focusing on modding. So I don't mind taking the heat. I don't mind taking the flack. That's my role as a YouTube content creator. I'll say the difficult things to you, and now we're going to get modding in here. They also say future community-driven multiplayer options, richer and more flexible single-player content. Hard to understand how that works if they're removing the current career mode. Competitive features and special events based on leaderboards and time-based challenges. Okay, but like I've told you, the Driving Academy and Assetto Corsa Evo is really bare bones. Free roam development and ongoing UI improvements. So if you are someone that has no interest in free roam, but you bought Assetto Corsa Evo, albeit in early access, because you want to have the career mode, your career mode is being sacrificed at the altar of free roam. I've told you how important the likes of Forza Horizon 6 are. I've told you that Gran Turismo is going to need to offer some kind of free roam, because these games are where the car manufacturers want to be. These games are where the vast majority of casual players want to be. And now Assetto Corsa Evo is sacrificing career mode for free roam development. Now they also say, while the original career mode won't be part of the final direction, providing meaningful structure for solo play remains very important to us. Our goal is to guide progression through skill, learning and competition rather than through an artificial economy, and continuing to support well-received features like vehicle tuning. Remember, it was a surprise to all of us, including me, when I bought Assetto Corsa Evo with my own money on day one. And I turned on the game and it didn't work because there was an online only aspect we weren't warned about, and that online only aspect was not working. It suddenly told us that there were directions of the game that we weren't even aware of that they were going into. So we need to be very clear with our communication to QNOS and 505 Games what we want to see in the game. This is early access. We have funded this game. We are part of the development. We are contributing. We are giving them feedback. And I genuinely think this channel, the KIRETH'S channel, is one of, if not the best places to give QNOS feedback on Assetto Corsa Evo. I will interview them again, I will see them again, and I will pass on your feedback. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see them keep the career mode? Surely they can add this as they have in the current system between career and open. They can maintain it as a legacy mode as well. Do you feel betrayed by this removal? Or do you feel like this is not important and it's actually a good thing they're removing it and they should be concentrating on online and free roam? Let me know what you think. They need to hear your feedback. I need to hear your feedback. But as it stands, it seems like Assetto Corsa Evo career mode is cancelled, and I don't think this is a good thing for sim racing. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I will see you next time.